Okay, so good afternoon, good evening, everybody. It is 6:19 p.m. Eastern Time on Wednesday, October 22nd, 2025. Charles David Harris recording live. This morning, I recorded me looking at the chart before I went to work, and then I thought I stopped recording. I pressed the button, stop recording. I come back. It said it was recorded for 6 hours and 27 minutes. I'm like, damn, I didn't even know it could go that long, but oh my god. So I had to stop that one, and now I'm doing this one. Alright, so I just got home. When I checked the chart at 3 o'clock at work, from work on lunch break, the price of NASDAQ had dropped to 24,650. I saw it at 700. Now we're going back up on the 30-minute. The sell isn't over. The sell's not over till 24,400. So this next push down should get us there, but looks like we gotta go up. They got an imbalance somewhere. So I'm getting out. I already did my demo trades. I'm gonna go to the demo. I was staring at the chart for like 10 minutes, listening to music. Then the music cut off, and I'm staring at the chart, and I'm like, well, I think better when I'm filming and just talking it over. So let me walk you all through what's going on. So I'm about to close these, just because it's about to go back up just a little bit. The 30 minutes not done. Now, if I would have been able to get out when it hit like 650, I probably would have had another double. So I doubled the 22 to 44, then it went to 41 by the time I closed out. But I probably would have had closer to like 60 because I had enough to get me 80 once it hit $200 more down from 640. But so yeah, I would have been closer to 60, and now it'll give me a chance to possibly double up by going up with it. But I'm going up with it on the demo, and I'm going up with it on the demo. I'm just gonna watch it and just catch it on the down. This could be going up for a while though, because it still has a little bit more to go. I'm gonna show you on the website. The 30-minute chart highest price level is 25,100. So it should hit that, go a little bit above it, and then slide down. Here we go. Here's the demo. Yeah, the buys are in. So I'm gonna show you the algo in a second. On the 1 minute, we'll use the 1 minute to know that the 30-minute has to reset. And then once the 30-minute resets, once the 30-minute resets and the 30-minute RSI goes green, then we'll go back to the 15-second and 1 minute algo and wait for them to start to go negative. 15-second will go negative, and then you'll start to see 1 minute, like on your 1 minute MACD, you'll see the greens popping up. I'm gonna show you in a second. I'm trying to show you. This is the demo, so the indicators look a little different. This is the 1 minute. All right, cool. Let's see if it loads up. I'm gonna go back to the live, but this right here. This one right here is still, it's not showing that shit. So I got the demo up. Let me show you. Alright, cool. 1 minute. Alright, cool. Right here. So you see right where the MACD lines cross right here, and the green start popping up. That's how I know this is my 1 minute chart. This is how I know my 30-minute chart on the website is switching over for a 30-minute oscillation, and it has to the RSI got to flip over to go green. So you see right here, it crossed again. I wouldn't take that, even though it looks like the greens are going down. That's a fake out because it's not done. Last night when we were filming, we filmed the 30-minute. We didn't film the beginning. This one is what we're filming now. We didn't film this part of it going up. We came back and it was going back down, and we just let that ride because we didn't have equity to go in more anyway. See, so now the 30-minute then went from neutral to sell. Like, I'm not worried about that because it already was strong sell. Everything was strong sell pretty much. This whole chart had went like 12 fucking red basically. And look, the highest price level was 25,100. Last night it did that. The RSI will not go fucking green until that shit is done. So 100 overbought on the stochastic RSI. Now we're just waiting for the RSI to go green, to flip green, and then we'll see our 1 minute algo and 15-second algo start to go negative. So for this 30-minute retracement or re-entries, we're bouncing off of that 30-minute RSI basically. So I'm about to go over to the Discord in a second. Let's see if I can turn off one. Listen to some music on there. So yeah, we're waiting for the oscillation for this to go to strong buy. They're all three gonna say strong buy or whatever. Moving average would say strong buy. The summary would say strong buy. The RSI gotta go green. Wait for that to flip over green. And when that goes green, everything else should be green. The MACD probably won't go green, but everything else should be green. The CCI could go green. The ADS will most likely go green. I think the only thing that might not go green is the actual rate of change, because that's the real deal where it's really going. So, let me see. What are we going to do now? Try to scroll up. So, I got demo buys in. And we're just going to wait and catch the sell and just keep practicing this move. And then eventually we'll, like, get into this move. Like, I was at work when it happened. So, once I test this a few times, then I can do that. I can just, when I'm off for some shit, I'm off the next 2 days. So, then I'll start to do it when I really catch it from the very beginning. You know, if I would have cut that shit from 640, I would have had like 60 in there. I would have doubled up. I would have put everything on them buys, nigga, for another $500 up or some shit. Boom, would have doubled that 60 to 120, and I'll get ready to catch that bitch back down. So I'm gonna try to do that the rest of these 2 days I'm off and shit. So we got the 30-minute. You gotta go to strong buy. You gotta oscillate, bro. You gotta say strong buy. That's why I'm filming every time I'm looking at the chart, so I have a record. Because if I'm not going to film while I'm looking at the chart, it's kind of no point, because I'm not going to be able to remember all that data. I won't remember what the chart looked like. I won't remember if I seen it when it was hitting something I was looking for. At least if I was filming, me looking for something to happen, and I missed it happening, at least I got it on film. And then I can come back and film again after it happened, and then compare everything. So that little gap in between, that's the only gap I have, but I got the film of before and after that gap, so I can put the pieces together and really see what it did over days. And now by filming, I'm able to see, because you can observe something and then just totally ignore your observations. So I'm filming it so it can be seen by anybody. I can show anybody. I can watch it myself. And I don't even have to watch it because I remember. I know I'm filming right now, so it's a different vibe. It's like I'm filming, so I won't forget what I filmed. I'll never forget this shit. That's why I'm imprinting it in my mind and seeing it. I'm keeping a video record so I can go back and just watch a movie take place over the course of a whole week that shows you how to ride the market, the NASDAQ and shit, ride the chart, ride the price levels. So we're just waiting for this to go strong buy and put in some sales. That's why I closed the equity, and so I can use all of that equity just to get back in. So it's like the same thing. It's like, okay, when my 1 minute and 30-minute go into a buy in this scenario where we're selling to the 5-hour 200, I can sit out the buys, close the buys, sit them out, keep all the equity, and then catch it back with like double or some shit on the way down. I could, what I said I could sell out the buys. What was I saying? I said, I could sit out the buys, and then eventually I'll have another account where I'll just get in or whatever. But yeah, I'm not worried about this move. It's trying to go up to 25-100, which is like still a lot more. That entire move of that 30-minute was crazy, though. That entire move was crazy. So I think that's what I'm gonna use. Use that 1 minute just to let me know after the fact, because I came in after the CCI or the 15-second algo would have started to go positive, so it's already oscillating back and forth. It was negative. I'm like, nah, that's some bullshit. It ain't done. So I looked at the 1 minute to just see, and that's what I showed you. And you can see it on there, like, okay, that's your 30-minute chart. Now you can see it on here. What I just showed you in the algo, that's this. That is this. The algo's positive, we gotta go to strong buy, nigga. So I gotta go green. It ain't gonna turn green after 51. Closer to 53, 55, it's gonna go green. Then boom, getting the fuck up out of there. Once the algo gets ready to go back, so all 12 of these should have to go green at least, because they all don't have to go red. At the beginning we started back and forth, going back and forth before it finally went all. It's just cycles after cycle, oscillate back and forth, slowly getting down this chart, and then it pushes the bottom, and we go almost all the way down to the bottom. Now we're going back up real quick to reset, and then that next time it should really push through and hit that shit. So now we're gonna go to the Discord and just kind of talk shit and see what's up with Drip if he's there. So I'm gonna stop recording and just come right back on the Discord.